Here's a thought for you to ponder. On Sunday mornings, we've been doing a series on epic stories in the book of Genesis. If you start reading the Bible, at the very beginning, there's the story of the first 7 days of creation. God created the light and saw that it was good. God created the sky and saw that it was good. God created the land and the plants and saw that it was good. God created the sun and the moon and the seasons and saw that it was good. God created animals and saw that they were good. Do you know what God did on the 6th day as the crowning act of creation? God created us, you and me, humans. This time, God didn't see that we were good. God saw that we were very good. Then there's an interesting statement. It says that we were created in the very image of God. Next is another story of creation. This one is much more down to earth. God is on his hands and knees playing in the dust. God sculpts a human. God breathes into it the breath of life. He calls it human, in Hebrew, Adam. Then he notices that Adam is alone. It's the first thing that God says is not good. It's not good that Adam is alone. And so he creates a companion, a partner. In Hebrew, he calls her Eve. Here's the thought. I'm thinking about these two stories together. If we were created in the image of God and the first human was alone, do you think it follows that God is lonely? Here's what I do know. God longs to be in a relationship with you. Let's think about our relationships. Here's a well, duh moment. They're relational. It takes two to be in a relationship. Have you ever tried to be in a relationship by yourself? Think about your friends. I think we all know someone who thinks of us as a friend, but who we wouldn't necessarily call our friend. They do all the talking, you do all the listening. They do all the taking, you do all the giving. You're always asking about them, they never ask about you. Sometimes I'm a friend like that to others. Now, let's think about your relationship with God. How are you doing at being a friend to God? Here's a radical idea. We all need friends. What if God needs friends too? I know that God is your friend, but how are you doing at being a friend to God? It would mean that we're interested in what God's interested in. It would mean that we want to spend time with God. It would mean that we'd want to know more about Him. It would mean that we would want the relationship not just to be about us anymore. It would mean that we would not just want to be blessed, but that we would want to be a blessing to God. I just discovered a story that comes out of Yugoslavia, and that tells you that it's a kind of old story because there is no more Yugoslavia. Now it's Serbia and Croatia. It tells about 4 angels who were witnesses to creation. The first angel sees God's handiwork and in awe said, "Lord, your creation is beautiful. How did you do it?" That's the scientist in us. The second angel said, "Lord, your creation is beautiful. Why did you do it?" That's the philosopher in us. The third angel said, "Lord, your creation is beautiful. Can I have it?" That's the materialist in us. Finally, the fourth angel said, "Lord, your creation is beautiful. Can I help?" That's the faithful worldview. I hope that you'll find a way today to be a friend to God by helping in the ongoing work of creation. This is our Thursday, January 19th edition of a video series we call Stronger Faith. May God bless you to be a blessing to God.